Hello, hello, and welcome back. When last we left off, you all continued your journey south along the ship and found your way sucked into whirlpools by ghost ships and took some things from them. But eventually found your way to your destination. However, almost immediately, you were met by violent force as a large, raven-like creature jumped off from the tower you were approaching and screeched in your faces. And that is where we started and will start. So,
well, looks like we found its mama and it's mad.
Let's add you all to initiative. One moment.
Oof. Ouch, we are pretty low on initiative.
Okay. A moment as I pull up the correct map tools. So, this thing comes down and screeches directly at all of you. Tiff, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Oh, geez. Everyone, stay calm and remember your training. I'll try to marshal back it.
A 13 is not enough.
Okay. I'm going to be cautious. I'll unsling my hand crossbows, move back.
Oh yeah, don't forget to snap to grid.
Locked grid. Yeah, and then I will take some shots. I think I have advantage on it because of my ranger thing that I would need to look up. Yeah, there it is. On the first round of combat, you have advantage on attack rolls against creatures who have not yet acted.
Go right ahead.
And we get an extra attack from Gloomstalker as well.
Correct. Okay, 19 hits and 20 hits. Did you get 3 attacks?
Yeah, bonus offhand attack.
Yep, alright. Yeah, 20 hits. So all 3 of those are going to hit. Alright.
Damn, that advantage really helped me out there.
Oh, yes, it did. 17. Let's see, it's going to be 20, 26. 37 damage right off the bat. Alright. Cancel. Just make sure something real fast. Nope. Okay. Yeah, it didn't like that.
And aiming towards the facial region.
No. Damage. There we go. There we go. Oh, it did it twice. There we go.
But that is it for me.
Alrighty. As you jump back, snap off 3 shots, quick succession, it lands in this thing's chest, and you sort of see as the bits of blood that trickle out of it are not the typical red or green, or you typically see it, but this viscous black that shoots outwards. And Draka, as you're very close to it, you can see these wounds almost undulating with something underneath. Okay, Soul.
That's freaky. I'm going to try and figure out what the heck this thing is.
Sure.
So, martial check for me.
Mm-hmm. 21 is enough. All right. Let's see here. This creature has the following traits. Because you figured it out, this creature is considered a boss and can be clashed if you wish.
Ah.
But that is following traits. It has specials, actions, and reactions. Which would you like to know?
Specials.
Specials. It has echolocation, keen hearing, abyssal blood, and corrupting claws.
Abyssal blood.
Abyssal blood is the following.
Oh. Okay then. I do not like that thing at all. So, I think taking a cue from Tiff, I'm going to move about 25 feet here. But then I would like to, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to actually cast Flaming Sphere.
Sure.
I'm going to put it pointer tool right there.
Okay, hold on. Let me actually just like pull a random token for that. Or no, what I can do is actually. Yeah, this will work. Sure. That's your
Nice.
flaming sphere.
Yep. I will roll that damage.
Alright. Dex save. Which it fails, so it's going to take that 10 fire. Alright.
And, yep. That'll be it for me.
Okie dokie. As you step back and quickly fire off a flaming sphere behind it, sort of rams into it for a moment, and then sits in that space. Okay. Next is the creature's turn. Oh boy, what does it want to do first? It is going to do that first, actually. Yeah. It is going to screech outwards as all of you in range, and that'd be all of you, hear this shrill shriek fill the space. I need everybody to make wisdom saving throws. Okay. Everybody but Zenobio and Corvus pass. Zenobio and Corvus, you are both frightened of this creature for the next minute. All right. It's then going to. It's just going to maneuver around all you guys and go right there, as it sort of pulls its way through the ground and sort of drags its claws across the ground. Sorry, excuse me.
Attack of opportunity. I guess that's
You are
still
not
in
out
range.
of range. Nope.
It walked right through me, though.
Yep.
What a dick. Okay.
Actually, technically, it would have had to do this.
Yeah,
Still
so it went
enough.
out of my range for a second there. When it went around Zenobio.
You are
So I get
correct.
to hit
Okay,
it,
go
its
ahead
butt.
and make attack of opportunity.
This is my magic sword.
16 does not hit.
Cool.
Alrighty. Next up is Zenobio.
I am going to try to figure out more about this thing first.
Sure. 9 is not enough.
Oh, so much for that. He is frightened at the moment, so not go well. He is going to try and mind whip it. Oh,
Sure. I assume that spell DC is wrong.
yeah, that's correct. It is supposed to be a intelligence saving throw for whatever my DC is.
8 plus proficiency plus the skill.
Yeah.
So 10 plus whatever your bonus to what? Int caster?
Yeah, so it's going to be
14?
15. 15.
Okay.
Got 21 in. He does not save, so he will take that 7 psychic.
The next turn, he has to choose whether he has an action reaction.
Okay.
Yeah. That was brutal. I guess I'm gonna hold out. I'm not gonna to run away from the thing, fearing its retribution if I leave its area.
Okay. Corvus.
Cool. So first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna try and check it out, see what
Sure.
the hell's going on with it.
No.
Of course not. I'm gonna attack.
Go
Yeah, he's
ahead.
just gonna swing out attack. It's advantage. 15?
15 does not hit.
Oh, damn it. That's good damage too. Alright then, yeah, not much else he can do. Wisdom save at the end?
Ah, that is correct.
I wisdom save to try and clear my fear.
Oh, yes. You as well.
Nope.
You are still frightened.
That's exactly what I rolled the first time.
You are still frightened.
Alright. That's my turn.
All right, Nesma.
All right, Nesma is going to roar dwarven battle cry, and as she summons her rage, she has this thing that's a freezing eye, I guess. See if I can learn anything about it.
Nope.
Nope. That's fitting. And then she's just gonna try and smash it with her ink.
Sure.
No.
No, not at all. Jeez.
Not looking great for Nesma today.
It is not.
Alright, well, then she's gonna just hang out here and be very angry.
Okay.
Section.
Alrighty. Draka.
If I pull Zenobio through a space, can I throw him out without getting him an attack of opportunity? Like if I step into his square and then like push him back? So I'm like
yes,
in the way.
but it would require your action to do that.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Get out of here, wizard.
How far
And
could you throw?
then
Easy.
you're breaking up a lot, Mike. I can't.
How far can she throw me?
Up to half her movement. So unless she'd have to move with you, basically, she can't throw you.
Yeah, you'd
Okay.
probably only go 5-10 feet
Yeah.
if I'm like shoving you.
Yeah.
So you're fine. I'm trying to look at the thing, but I don't remember if it's a bonus action or not. Too many bonus actions. Channel Divinity, bonus action or not? I don't think it is.
Which?
I was
Inventory
using my dire
is
aura.
an action. I
It's an
think.
action? Okay, yeah, it is an action. I see it. Okay. We're not doing that then. We're using my bonus action to summon my weapon.
Okay.
Magic weapon. Bam! Which is on a different map. I'll go copy paste it.
Okay.
17.
17, however, does not hit.
That's okay. It's here. That's what matters. And I'm not going to move, so.
Okay. As your magic axe swings out, it slams into the backside of this creature who has like an iron shell on the back. Does not seem to pressure him at all.
Oh, there
Tiff
it
is
is.
up.
I found it.
He, you see as he rushes towards the tower, and almost has a bit of trouble right about here, as he almost looks like he's forcing himself through something that he can't quite see, and then runs inside. Tiff.
Which Tiff? I'll
Tiff.
go ahead and Tiff. Good parent. I will shoot some hand crossbows.
Sure. 21 hits. 26 hits.
This terrain that we're on now, is this sort of like somewhat barren, or is there foliage and stuff around?
It's basically completely barren. Like maybe some light patches of grass, but that's about it.
Okay, I'm gonna move back over here and I guess Marshall also.
Sure. 16 is enough. You still have the specials that you already learned, and actions and reactions.
I would like to learn actions.
Actions. He has multi-attack, hook, horrifying screech.
Presumably the Screech is the thing we already saw, so let's go with Hook.
Hook is his standard attack action, which is the following. I don't have a memory for it. Hold on. There you go.
Alright, fair enough. I'm going to take a very quick look around the island to make sure that I'm not missing any other threats, but otherwise my turn's over.
Okie dokie. As you do take a quick scan, it doesn't look like anything is around the outside of the tower, at least.
Okay.
Alrighty. Soul.
All right. The fact that he's clustered there with everyone is a little concerning. But first things first, I'm going to move the flaming sphere. Just position, getting it into a proper position. I can
Okay.
only move 30 feet, but that's for my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to try and shoot at it with some scorching rays. See how that goes.
Sure.
18, 26, and 21.
Those all hit.
Okay. 23 fire damage.
That's right. Alright, as you fire out 3 sidewinding bits of fire flash and slam into the sides of him.
And then
His
I'm gonna move
feathers burn slightly. Anything else?
I'm going to move over there, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. He is up. He is going to start hitting as he goes for Duraka first. That misses. Attacks again. That also misses. Alright. That is his turn. Zenobio.
I guess I will see about him again.
17 is enough. What would you like to know? We still have reactions that you have not learned the names of.
I think reactions is a good thing to know right now.
Sure, he only has one reaction. It is Accursed Shared, which is the following.
Presumably, he also has his regular, like, trying to get away from the reaction to attack this thing.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to repeat that. It sounds like you're real far away from your mic.
Not all of us. Here again. I said assume that he has the reaction to be able to, like, attack somebody who tries to run away from him as well.
Yeah, everybody has attack of opportunity action. That's a standard action.
Yeah, difficult. And presumably in his attempt to reach, I am not out of the range of being reaction upon.
That is correct.
But I'm blocking.
That's not true at all.
Zenobio is going to take the disengage action.
Okay.
I don't think he can do anything with the both there.
All right. Then wisdom saving throw. Turn in. You are still frightened. Corvus.
All right, so he's gonna take another good look at this thing. Hopefully, we can figure out. Well, actually, no, we learned everything, so never mind. Right?
No, you haven't learned everything. You're nowhere near close to learning everything.
Yeah,
We already went over the actions and reactions and all that.
You learned the names, not the things.
Oh, fair, right. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead.
18 is enough. Actions
Gotcha.
or specials?
Let's go specials.
Okay. Which one of the ones that you already learned would you like to know?
Damn it. Never mind, I guess. Since we already know all the specials.
I will repeat them for you, but do not forget them this time. Echolocation, keen hearing, abyssal blood, corrupting claws.
Let's go echolocation.
Echolocation. The hook horror can't use its blind sight while deafened.
Oh, nice. Okay. And yeah, you know what? This thing doesn't look like it can really. He's feeling kind of brave. He's gonna go ahead and swing.
Sure.
I'm not gonna do the defense disadvantage.
Nope.
Oof. And then wisdom save as I end it.
That is enough. You are no longer frightened.
Righteous.
Okay. Nesma.
Alright, Nesma's definitely pissed off now. So he's going to. He's gonna recklessly attack this thing with her screaming with scary answer.
Okay. That is definitely going to hit.
Well, that's one bit.
Yep, that would be. So go ahead and roll 2 more. Plus you got to roll your crit damage. Okay. So 18, 25, 37 total. And you see as you slam into it, it shakes a moment, completely caught off guard by the brutish strength for a moment as the sort of plates on its stomach and underbelly that seem to be softened slightly crack and break apart. The wounds dripping with that ichor once more. However, in between those cracks, you see worms. These strange little creatures beginning to crawl out and fall to the ground and wriggle on the ground.
Cool. Well, Nesma's not squeamish, and she's very angry and not smart. So she's going to try and grab him and squeeze him real hard.
Okay. 20 hits. Another 12. Alrighty then. Hold on, I actually have to check something real fast. Make sure I didn't fuck something up right now. Oh, okay, no. Okay. Nope, I'm good. Alright, you slam into him and sort of cut those wounds open a bit more. Anything else?
So I think he's grappled.
Is he? Is that how everything works? One moment. Battle Rage Roar.
Or maybe there's a grapple if I grapple him and take damage.
Use the attack action to grapple a creature. Oh, I'm sorry. Repeat what you just said.
I think it's the opposite. Basically, if I grapple him, he takes damage.
Yeah, if you grapple him, he takes damage. Using your just armored attack does not grapple.
Alright, well, that's it. These guys.
Sorry, you cut out there at the end.
Weird. I said that is it for now.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Draka.
It is I. There's gross wormy things, so I think instead of doing my axe, my spectral axe, I'm actually going to use my Restless Fury to cast a cantrip as a bonus action. So I'll cast Green Flame Blade, which I don't think it rolled to hit, which is fun. We're going to ignore the damage that's in that because it don't know. And then I'll just roll my longsword twice. Because I'm going to hit it twice. Oh yeah, that's the Green Flame Blade damage. That's what that is. Yep. Okay, so that's the first hit. Okay. And second one.
That'll be 9 for the first hit. Second hit does hit. That's going to be 11 damage.
And there's, yeah, you did the 3.
Yep.
And then I will do a martial for the remaining special question mark. Nope, I don't. Never mind.
Nope.
I know nothing.
All right. Tiff disappears into the tower somewhere. Tiff, you're up.
Not a fan of these worms, but there's nothing special I can do, really. So I'm just going to continue pelting this thing with crossbow bolts. And I crit.
That you did. Oh boy. Alright, 13 does not hit, the crit does hit. So that's going to be 16 damage. Anything else?
I end my turn.
Okie dokie. Soul.
Okay. I really do not like this thing. It has worms coming out of it. I need to figure out what the hell this thing is. Nope.
That's not enough.
So instead, I'm going to come over here. Ish. Oh boy. I'm trying to. I want to use a Burning Hands, but I don't know if I'll end up hitting Draka and Nesma if I shoot it
From there,
Yeah.
you would just miss them if you did it from there.
Then I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Burning Hands at. You know what? He really doesn't like this thing. Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Okay. It passes
Pass.
and takes
So
instead
that's
of 11, it's going to
5.
take 5.
And then as a bonus action, the Fire Sphere is going to come and ram him.
Okay. Roll damage for that.
Yeah. And Sphere.
Okay. That one, it fails.
8 fire damage.
Alright, hold on one moment. Okay. It is up, and it is gonna swing at some people. It's gonna swing this time at Corvus. 24 to hit, which definitely hits. That's gonna be 8
Yeah.
piercing. 12 to hit, does not hit.
So
Oh,
it was
no, I'm
8
sorry. Hold on
piercing?
one second. I forgot you guys crit twice. Hold on, I'm gonna roll different damage.
Oh no.
Good thing it wasn't a crit. It's still gonna be 13 instead of 8. So
All right.
4 more or 5 more.
Don't worry, we're just getting you to your sweet spot.
Yeah. No, I'm at my sweet spot. No,
All
no.
right.
I'm 3 above.
That is done. Zenobio, you're up.
What more can I tell about this thing?
Go ahead and make a check. 17 is enough. You still have specials you haven't learned, and you still have actions you haven't learned.
Let's go special.
Alright, which one of the specials would you like to learn?
Oh, was King Claws a special or an action?
Sorry, what was that?
What was that? Was Claws a special or an action?
The Corrupting Claws? That was a special.
King Claws. Yeah, that one.
Alright, Corrupting Claws does this. Don't have anything for it. Does that work? Yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, sorry. That isn't all the information. Hold on. That's what it does.
Wait, right. Both the first and the second thing, or only the second thing?
Both of them, basically. One is just the roll.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty. I am going to. How is this thing looking? I thought it was hurt as well.
Looks hurt, but it also is very different anatomy than you're used to, so it's hard to tell.
Okay, well, I am going to. Ice knife it.
Sure. Okay. Okay. Which section of this large creature are you hitting with that?
That's a good question. I'm going to go for one of his arms.
Oh, I mean, like, which of these 4 squares are you hitting?
Oh,
One of us do you want to make?
Because
Yeah,
someone is
Yeah.
going to get hit with the blast.
Okay, I get it. Because I kind of assumed I could kind of go for like the fire side of it on the corner. And hopefully this one.
I mean,
Well,
if
I
you
suppose
go
I
here,
might-
it's still going to hit Draka.
Okay.
There's no
You can't-
space that will avoid an ally.
We can't play a little fast and loose physics. Okay, we can't play a little fast and loose physics. Let's just make that a good old Tasha's mind blow.
Sure.
Not with fire this time.
Alright. That's gonna...
Zenobio not hitting an ally?
Who
It
is
saves.
this?
So we'll take 5 psychic.
Okay.
And it will do whatever it wants next turn.
Right, alright. I'm going to run up this way 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'm going to try and head in this direction.
As you get to there, you run into a wall that you cannot see.
I'll yell out and say, "Damn it, Blackstick! There's something in the way here, and the stupid bird ran through."
Alright. Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. Gonna make me a wisdom save for frightened. You are no longer frightened.
Alright.
State. Clear state. Okay. Corvus.
All right, excellent. So, first thing I'm gonna do. You said it looks hurt, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna let's see if I can smite. I'm gonna guess a 23 hits.
23 definitely hits.
Excellent. Oof. All right. 18 total damage.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Behind the scenes fixing something.
No worries.
Okay. 23 hits, 12 slashing, and it's going to be 6 for the smite. Yep.
Yeah, and that's going to be his
18.
turn.
Alright, let's check something. Yeah, as you smite, it does look like it does a bit more damage than we thought. As it shrivels against the light of the sword for a moment, or the axe, and the worms around it sort of disintegrate into place. Now
Good
it's
to know.
Nesma.
Cool. So this thing looks like it's not doing well.
Not anymore.
Nesma Smash worked pretty good last time. Just gonna do it again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna smack him with my anchor.
11 does not hit. Or are you reckless attacking?
Yes.
Okay, then 21 hits. Sorry. 18 definitely hits.
All right.
It's hurting bad.
Cool. I'm gonna hug him again.
Okie dokie. Does your thing do your Battle Rager, your bonus action, get to be reckless?
I thought
attacks?
reckless was for that turn because they get advantage against me as well. So.
Let me just make sure real fast.
The
'Cause
reckless
I know
attack. I think, is
reckless
for the-
might need to be a weapon attack and not a. Because technically your armor is like a melee attack. Reckless attack. Make the first second size, roughly. Is that considered a melee weapon attack? Yes, it is. Never mind. You get to reckless attack for that.
Cool.
So,
It
yeah,
just kind of
27 definitely hits.
it feels appropriate for this type of character. And that's it for Nesma. She's gonna
All right.
keep in Dwarvish horrible things in its face.
Draka.
Time to finish it, maybe. Knock on wood. I will strike out with my longsword, hitting it.
It hits.
Cool. Do I kill it?
Hold on one moment. Calculating. How do you want to do this?
Valiantly. I don't
Okay. It swings back around and sort of a hook flies over your head as you slice into the sort of opening wounds across the cracked and open chest. It basically chuckles almost in front of you as it chokes on its own blood for a moment as you see those worms begin to fall out of it. You take a step back as they pull at your feet until it falls face first into them and stops moving.
Nicely done, Draka. So let's see what happened to this bird.
Now we just need to find out if we can get through that wall that Zenobio's blocked by. And maybe burn this? Can we set this on fire, someone?
If I.
I'm
How
on it.
much- Oh.
I'm going to just park the flaming sphere on top of it.
How long does Flaming Sphere last?
A minute.
Okay. That was
Got
round
7
3.
parts of.
Yeah,
7
roll it
rounds?
7 times.
Okay. Oh, hang on. That's not right. There we go. 1, 2, 4.
Ooh.
None of us clash. I just suddenly realized.
You don't always need it.
He
I mean,
wasn't
you really don't
scary.
need it
I didn't
in
want to take a
general.
risk.
It's just, it's a risk that's sometimes worth taking and can be dramatic. Yeah, go ahead and add that up for me, please.
43.
I think Druck is on
46 plus 8 is a number.
46 plus 8, 52.
4.
Oh, 4, yeah.
We got
54?
there. 54.
Just above what you needed. Time to have him get back up.
Yeah.
As you watch, as you sort of put the flaming sphere over top of this body, and it just sort of begins to singe and burn. Those worms that are crawling about begin to sort of vaporize and singe away, leaving nothing but a corpse husk that begins to burn rapidly and then stop just as quick. Nothing but decaying body left.
They burn.
What the hell is this thing?
I don't know, but I have a feeling that we're going to need to find the little one.
Oh, good.
Possibly and it if this was its mama.
No time to dilly-dally. Something's gone on in here. That bird man kept through the wall here, and there's something blocking the way.
Well, can you do some wizardy thing to open it?
I'm trying to. Shut your yammer.
Get on with it then.
Try and push my way through the doing a little bit of a mime thing, kind of pushing on the wall.
You just sort of try to push through the wall, and you're not doing much of anything.
Nesma goes up behind Zenobio and just puts one hand on his back and starts trying to help.
You're putting everything you got into it, trying to think this wall down, but it's not going anywhere.
No, she's just trying to squish him through.
I like the idea of this wizard squished up against an invisible wall.
It's like, no, never, stop. Then when she drops him, he'll say, Nesma, I think the secret is that you need to be a bird. Act like a bird and get us through this. And he's going to back away and start actually thinking about the situation and trying to figure out what's going on here.
Oh, I know about birds.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can?
You can, and so can Zenobio as he tries to actually think.
15. Well, Zenobio, come on.
This is unfortunately much better.
Yeah.
You're looking at it, Zenobio, and you can start seeing the little cracks and the obvious sort of, not illusion, but ward that has been placed over this. You're looking around the sort of space behind whatever should be there, and you're noticing just sort of little inconsistencies in the stonework and things, and whatever you're looking at definitely isn't what's on the other side. So whatever is keeping this place sealed, you're starting to think it's keeping something inside that people aren't supposed to see from the outside.
Well, it's certainly hiding something. That's much as for sure.
Well, what do you think? Should we just leave that little one here, call it a job done, and head back? Or do you reckon we should get inside here and...
Oh, there's no doubt secrets to be found beyond those magical walls. I think we should find out more. I don't care too much about that actual little bird man, but mysteries, they deserve to be looked into.
Well,
Nesma get bored with waiting around and throw a hand axe at the invisible wall.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. 12, unfortunately, is it hits against it and it just sort of lands to the ground.
can you dispel it or something?
We brought the bird back, right? I mean, that was our goal. Aren't we done? We could just go back and get paid.
Can Corvus try to find these cracks in the warding to try and either open it or push himself through?
It's less that there are cracks as in like weaknesses and more of just, to someone like Zenobio who can understand a magical spell, he was able to see through it. And the sort of what it was for what it is.
Gotcha. Oh, how climbable do these walls look?
Possible. They are pretty damaged and broken, and there's a chance that
Gotcha.
you could tear a wall down or fall because of loose footing and such, but they'd be possible.
Yeah, he's not thinking about any of that, and you say, "I think I might be able to climb over it," and he's gonna try to do so.
All right, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Oof.
Okay. As you maneuver yourself over to a spot that can actually be climbed, you try to sort of move your way up. And as you're looking up, it does go up about 60 feet. As you're finding small footholds and wherever you can to sort of grab onto pieces of loose stone and brick, you get a good about third of the way up before you're starting to realize that you're not having very much luck finding footholds anymore, and you're kind of just stuck.
This might have been a bit of a mistake, and he's just gonna. What he's gonna do is he's gonna lay on hands himself for 10 HP,
Okay.
and if he's kind of stuck there, he's a third of the way up, so he's like 20 feet.
Yeah,
It's a D6 for every 10 feet, right?
correct.
Yeah, he's just gonna drop.
Okay. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's total 1 HP gain. All right, and he's gonna kind of dust off his knees and walk back. Gets kind of hard to climb up there. Handholds, all that tend to disappear. I mean, I could make some, but it might tear down this wall.
You're just too big. Let me try. She'll go over a little past where he tried to climb up and try and
I mean, if we just break through the normal part of the wall, maybe there ain't a wall there. Like a
it's
block.
not listening.
I was going to be using my mage hand to kind of feel over the wall for any cracks or like weak points.
Okay. Investigation check from you. Nesma, go and make me athletics check. Okay. This time you get to about, Nesma gets about 2/3 of the way up before she's having trouble finding footholds and is just sort of in a place where she doesn't know where to go at this point. Zenobio, as you use your mage hand to just sort of look around for spaces, you're noticing that it probably could be destroyed in some way. It is partially destroyed already. It's just been covered up by this blockade. You're not entirely certain if the ward goes throughout the entire tower, though. So it's possible that just breaking the wall might not just work.
As in it needs to take magical damage, or as in it just simply needs like a good firm push on it?
I mean, it's going to need more than just a push. It's still a tower. It goes up 60 feet, and it's got plenty of weight to it.
Oh, I thought you meant more just like the general magical barrier.
No, the barrier isn't going anywhere, it doesn't seem. Not without dispelling it, it seems.
Well, if Nesma is stuck, she's going to what is the material like? Is it pretty solid chunks of rock, or is it more like brick or something? I'm kind of wondering.
It's more like brick. Like this was a man-made tower at some point. It's just falling apart and decrepit.
Okay, she's gonna pull her hand axes back out and try and use them to like wedge in between bricks and see if she can get any further up.
Sure. Go ahead and make me another athletics check, this time with disadvantage. Fuck. All right. Yeah. Your quick thinking as you reach down and pull out a hand axe and stick it in, you find in between the mortar between these bricks, you just sort of quickly find a spot and wedge it. Pulling out with your other hand as you hold on to that one, you just sort of do that the rest of the way up and find yourself at the top. Looking down at something you didn't quite see before. One moment. Also, horror warning, I suppose, because these are not pretty images.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Sweet.
You're about there. You look down and you see that there is a somewhat strange looking set of Kenku, I suppose you could still call them, sitting around inside of this tower. There are small beds that go up along the walls that you could easily climb down from. Some of them do have Kenku inside of them, it seems. But down below, there's just decay and gross living conditions that these things have been kept inside, it seems. As rotten food and all sorts of manner of things are at the bottom of this that they just sit in. You can hear the softest, sort of strange, almost calling deep below where they all sit, but you're not quite certain where it's coming from.
Spooky. Do they look like skeletal or kind of withered? Like
Withered. They don't look normal.
But they don't look necessarily like undead or something.
You don't get that sort of feeling off of them.
Just bad and creepy. Cool. Well, Nesma's gonna kind of wave down to the people below and make funny faces to try and indicate the fact that this is no good situation. And then, how hard would it be? I don't know. Try and tie like a rope to my hand axe in the wall so people could potentially climb up.
How much rope do you have?
I guess like the standard 50 feet, so wouldn't get them all the way.
Yeah, they'd have to climb up a bit. But even then, you could probably still work with that. I'd say it'd be possible as long as you were supporting the other end.
Cool. And yeah, I will try and wedge the axe into like near the top, and tie the rope off and gesture people over.
Probably see if it holds the heaviest person first. So he's gonna go over and kind of look at the rope a little bit skeptically. And then he's gonna climb up and climb up the rope.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletic check. Just in case. Okay, you're fine.
He gets up to the top, sort of semi-quietly. What do you think? We got the little guy home, in theory. This looks like a bad situation, though.
Yeah. If he could get in, they can probably get out.
They can get out. Why did they stay? Look at this place.
I honestly have never seen anything like this before. I couldn't tell you.
So, I think Soul's saying with Nesma and Corvus that going up seems to have worked. He's going to try and fly up to meet them.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and fly up so that I'm at level with them and see if there's anything that stops him from doing that ward-wise.
Nope.
All right. I'm going to go and join them. And can I see inside the tower to see all those?
Yes, if you're at the top, yeah.
Oh, oh, what? Oh, gods. Oh,
Pretty grim, eh? Not sure the best way down from here, but I do feel like we should perhaps intervene.
yeah, I think so. I can try and carry people up here, but I don't know. Or I can try and carry you guys down.
How's it looking up there?
I don't want to shout, so Soul's gonna go down, flapping and then folding his wings back over himself. He's going to convey to the others the very grim sights within the tower.
Well, I don't know. I think he's home and we've solved the riddle of what's in there. So,
Yes.
how much are we harming if we leave him here? Obviously, they were here first.
Well, I kind of want to know, like, what happened here and what happened with that creature out there.
Well, maybe it was making them stay. Or maybe we were supposed to die and be food for them.
I mean, it seemed like there was some other force involved here. Just
Did they
weren't natural.
have that black stuff on them? The worms and ooze?
I don't feel comfortable leaving this island as is, personally.
Well, then send your little fireball down there and get rid of them. Either they come out and we face them, or they all die in there from your fire. Bunch of little birds don't seem like much of a fight. She says, not knowing how horrific they are.
It's something very wrong is going. So perhaps you are right. Perhaps I can try and send something in to scout.
Maybe send your little fire friend, see if he, how they react to him. But just standing around isn't doing us any good. Either go do something, or let's go back to the ship and get out of here. As far as I see it, we did job done.
Let me go back up there and see if I can find something.
All right.
Fly back up there.
He flies up, Corvus mid-sentence. No, I think I could take out all these things without them even noticing.
Possibly, but how are you going to get down there?
Well, I mean, you just jump, right? You land on one of them, takes out that one.
And if you don't break your legs in the process, maybe you get the rest of them.
Yeah, I got healing. My leg breaks. I can set it.
All right, well, if you're jumping, hold still. She starts to try and climb on your back.
Hang on. Hang on. What are you guys doing? As I fly up there and just catch the very tail end of that conversation.
Oh, well, we're going to rescue Tiff Jr.
Okay. Maybe wait for just a moment.
I mean, we've been waiting for a while.
What's going on down there?
Draka's thinking about just leaving.
But
Or
there's
we're gonna-
horrible bird things.
I know. I know. That's why I want to try and scout inside.
I asked you that. You didn't say anything. God.
Well, if Draka thinks it's a good idea to leave, then we should leave.
Okay, but she's given me permission to try and scout around inside.
I want
So-
Corvus to jump off this tower. He won't survive it, to be true. He's going to look down. All right. I mean, I don't even know if we can get past. Like, he's going to reach a hand out. Is the ward, like, blocking him at this point?
No.
That cut off for a second.
It's just not.
All right. I guess you. I mean, go ahead. We ain't going to stop you. We might be joining you in a minute.
I think that I'll try and just take a look around inside. Maybe there's some sort of hint to what's making all of these things so messed up.
All right.
Well, you holler if you get into trouble. We'll be waiting.
I'm actually going to need you guys to keep an eye on me while I do this. And I'm going to expend a use of Wild Shape so that I can cast Find Familiar without a material component.
Okay.
And I am choosing a... There we go. And I think I'm going to have my familiar take the form of a... I'll try Hawk.
Sure. Hold on. I think I have a token for that. I do not, but my old token will have to do. Hold on.
Yep.
Snapped red. Alright. As you cast out Find Familiar quickly without material components, a creature is summoned to your mind, and quickly you hear its voice in your head, as it seems to have been mid-sentence. And so I told her that... What? Oh, gosh.
Oh.
What do you want?
I need to try and scout out the inside of this tower a little bit. And I was...
But... Why?
There's some very strange and frankly disturbing things going on, and I want to find out what's causing it. If it's anything that can be seen.
The hawk tilts its head and sort of looks down into the area. Yeah, fuck that. I don't want to be down there.
I can understand why you'd have reservations, but you don't have to go close to them. But at least I would appreciate it if you could just go nearby. I'm actually looking for another not messed up as much bird creature.
Well, yeah, he's right there.
And I want to see if there's just... It looks like he might be in danger, or... And maybe just if there's anything he's doing within there that might be somewhat suspicious. Also,
But, like, why me? What? Why you got wings? Why don't you get down there?
well, I'm much bigger, and
So?
I figured a hawk would be much swifter and perhaps better at spotting things than I was. To be honest, I was going to try and use your senses, take a look around.
Oh, now you want to take over my mind, too. Man. Fucking... Man. This quick, and then you send me back. I was in the middle of conversation.
Okay. You have my word. Just a very confused soul will try and just
Okay, you should be
look
able to
through
move him.
this. Alright. And I'm going to have it fly down, so that's... How high up are we on the tower right now?
60 feet.
I'm going to have it try and fly down so it's 20 feet above the ground, and try to have it look within the tower if it can see anything that might be, like, creating the ward from the inside.
Go ahead and make a perception check with the creature.
Okay.
It should have its own macros. It doesn't. Never mind.
That's
For
fine.
a hawk.
It's got a +4 to perception, and it rolls with advantage. So
Yep.
I'll just roll 2d20 +4, and that should... I'll just roll it twice. 18.
18, you're not seeing anything related to the ward and how it's being summoned.
Okay. And then I'll probably try to look around and see if there's any, like, suspicious looking magic-y things within here, or is this just a...
With an 18, you see one thing in particular. You see a black-looking arrow just sort of jutting out from underneath this sort of hammock, stuck into the ground, and it sort of seeps this sort of strange smoke.
So there's a black arrow stuck under a hammock that's kind of leaking a strange smoke.
Yes.
I'm saying this also to Nesma and Corvus. Just, I think that might be partially or possibly completely responsible.
So that's what we need to smash. All right.
I think so.
Except you do not hear that because you are using your senses through the familiar.
I
you
don't
can say
respond to her.
things. You
I
just do
forgot
not
about
hear
that.
people.
I think if we... How are we going to get... Soul just face scrunches up in quiet contemplation for a bit. But then he remembers his deal he made, so he has the familiar fly back up and land on it. Just land on a simple perch there before releasing it from this contract.
Oh yeah, bye. And he's gone. The contract technically is still in place. He just is not here.
I'm going to look over to Nesma and Corvus. I'm going to let the others know what I found, and we'll see what they say.
Wow, I feel like you should just burn the smoky thing.
I'm not sure if I could get clear
It's not
shot.
that far away from here. I mean, you could just shoot fire at it or something, right?
Or we could throw you closer if you need to.
Well, it's just
Or
I
guess
don't
you
know
can
what might
fly.
happen with the war and everything. I'd like to know if I start slinging hostile spells within there, going to just suddenly start springing up all over the place.
Wait,
Listen.
you're not just like throwing balls of fire?
No, I want to be a little careful with the magic I wield.
Listen,
Mm.
if you hesitate, if you second guess every action, you're never going to be able to pull off a raid. Why do you think we pulled off the last one? We didn't think, we just killed everyone.
Okay, I understand. I won't
You say
hesitate
that.
to go and talk to Raka and the others.
No, that's
Gonna
not what I meant.
jump off the thing and fly down.
I feel like at this point you've taken long enough that maybe Draka starts climbing.
Sure. Athletics check.
Okie dokie. I don't make it very
You
far.
do not. You get
Just
close
trying
to
to
the
find a
rope,
foothold.
and you're not able to get up to it.
Very impatient today. Oh, there you are, soul, and I guess I'll just drop
Yep.
the foot that I climbed.
So, I did some scouting. I found what might be the source of this strangeness. It
Then
looks like it's
shoot
some
it?
kind. Well, I just want to make sure that we're all ready in case, and to tell you what happened, what it is, in
All
case
right.
you need some help. It looks like some sort of arrow, like a pitch black arrow that seems to be leaking this kind of black smoke.
So that seems like more of that corruption that bird had. I think we should just burn it. Seem to take care of the creature.
I'm thinking that that might be good as well, but I just want to make sure that everyone knows that.
Well,
Just
we
in case
could, if you think they can go through that barrier, we could stand at the ready with some attacks down on the ground while you guys cover us from up atop. And then you attack it, and if they come out, we'll take care of them. And
Okay, I'm also concerned in case the magic has some sort of hidden property that might spring up in case I start throwing my spells at it.
I mean, use Corvus as a shield and go for it. He won't mind. I'll go, I guess, get these two ready to with some actions.
I'll say well, we're not sure that the force field here extends underneath the wall. We might be able to just simply knock our way through one of the sides here if somebody brutish enough were to throw their weight against it. Their considerable weight. He yelled up the tower at Nezma.
I mean, she's already at the top of the tower.
Oh, she can get down here in a jiffy, I'm sure.
Yeah, get closer, wizard. I can soften my fall.
Absolutely, I will totally catch you.
Yeah, I always knew you were a liar.
Moves further away from tower.
I suppose knocking the walls down is not the worst idea. What do you think? You want to climb back down first? I'm not leaving my axe here.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like, all right. So first of all, they're taking a long time to decide what to do. I'm thinking we transition the axe over to this side. And he's going to gesture the inside of the tower. Then we take care of the issue ourselves.
I mean, I'm honestly surprised you haven't jumped yet.
It's taking him. It's taking every bit of willpower he has not to jump. The only reason he hasn't is because he hasn't been given an explicit order to go in there.
Okay.
So, I mean, I think we just go in and clear this thing out ourselves. They're going to take forever. That's a big jump. You're right. Now that I'm looking at it, I will definitely, at the very least, break my legs.
100%. But in character, Nesma sort of grinned, saying, maybe we try one thing first. And she's going to take out the anchor and sort of hold out the handle part of it. Say, perhaps if we both lend our full strength to the blow, we can take the wall down on our way. And sort of gesture that they jump up and try and thrust like down as hard as possible together to break through the wall from above.
Orv's down for that. Let's shatter this thing.
I mean, I can't imagine the odds are good, but like, screw it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Do you want us both to make one, or
Just
Nesma to
make it
one
with advantage.
Esma's going to rage first, just because that's her thing.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
17 is enough.
Since I'm also hitting this, would I be able, since I'm using the weapon as well, am I able to add a smite to it?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to wait till damage is rolled.
14. Okay. You want to add smite?
He's going to add smite.
Sure. All right. That's enough. Sure. Okay. You both raise up the anchor and slam down onto it with all your weight and a bit of holy smiting. And it cracks and crumbles under your feet for a moment until this whole section of wall just is basically vaporized as it shoots downwards. You on top of it, along with it. I need you both to take...
I didn't think about this part. He's going to call out as he falls.
22 points of bludgeoning damage.
She was not concerned.
And I am down.
Nesma takes 11 because she is raising.
Actually, because we long rested, I'm at 1. Hold on. Corvus is just going to very dazedly get up, rubbing his head.
There is now a whole section of wall missing here, as you two are covered in pieces of debris, as these two are just sort of laying in a pile of dust and rock.
That's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. Oh, he might not be fine, but that was exhilarating. Shall we do this? And she turns and looks at this bird, and
as you turn around and the dust begins to clear, because it is like cloudy for a moment as you can't quite see much of anything, you are all able to see inside of the tower from this space now. And as you do so, all of the heads turn and look to you. Oops.
So yes, 2 questions. Do they look goopy with gross worms, and do they look aggressive?
Make me a martial check.
Real quick, before the action starts, can I use the rest of my lay on hands?
Sure. I mean,
All right.
go ahead. You do not see any of the worms on them or any sort of ichor, albeit they do look kind of goopy because they're just nasty looking. But they also do not look like they are hostile, as this one turns and it's close to you, and its sort of dead eyes just sort of stare outwards. It sort of calling out, but no voice coming from it as it just sort of walks around you and begins to proceed very slowly out this way.
I don't.
Tiff, who looked to be in the middle of some sort of communication with it, flips around and looks to you all and then sort of shrugs as he looks to the rest of them as they all are beginning to get up and move towards you very slowly.
This is bad, right? We shouldn't let them.
I don't know. Are they bad? They look creepy, but
I feel like we shouldn't just attack them because they look creepy.
Can I try to make a? I guess it would be a martial and not a medicine check on them.
Sure. What are you trying to look for?
The signs of that same corruption on the creature outside.
It'll be a martial or a medicine, doesn't matter.
I'm trying medicine. 24.
As you do so, let's see how quick you are. Not quick enough. As they are all passing you by, and you sort of get a good look at some of them as they're passing you by, this one in particular, you sort of see as dripping out of its mouth, sort of slightly ichorous liquid, blackish saliva and such coming from it. It sort of coughs a moment as one of those worms sort of land in front of it. However, as you see it, these creatures heading towards the water, this one having a much larger head start on most of them, as it touches, it dissipates and sort of disappears completely.
So
trick.
he's going to kind of put it all together and be like, stop them! Stop them!
All
And I
right.
try and cast Create Bonfire on
And
the
as he
farthest.
says,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
as
there's
you do that, now we have to go into initiative. Go back. Hold on.
You gotta wait for it to populate, guys.
Yep.
Solid 15.
Aw, the belladonna doesn't get to attack
No.
them?
Ah, wait, because I'm technically below half health, I get the bonuses.
Weird, my
Okay.
initiative macro died.
What happened?
Her initiative macro is just not doing anything.
Huh. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Set yours. 22. Soul.
24.
Okay. Soul, you're up first.
He is just going to do the most that he can do, and I am going to, and he's going to try and burning hands these two in front of him.
Okay. They
So a DC
automatically fail and they are dead. Whoops, I deleted you.
Oh no, don't attack him, he'll disappear.
You paid a heavy sacrifice for that spell.
No, soul. Hope you weren't storing anything important in your character.
Look,
Actually, no, I'm just gonna save it real quick.
I just gotta open the thing and put my thing back on there.
Yeah. I've been tracking everything on World Anvil. Because I don't trust the map tools to not break something.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Okay. Anything else?
For now, no.
Okay. Nesma?
I guess that would have been more than a turn of a pause between smashing the wall and actually attacking them.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. I'm just going to run over and try and squish this guy over here.
Sure.
With my anchor thing.
That's a hit. It automatically dies.
Cool. I still have enough movement to. Oh, how far is that? Not quite far enough. Oh well, I will still run over and try and hug this guy.
Sure.
Sure.
Oh shit. I accidentally put myself on top of him and then I couldn't do anything.
That hits, and it automatically dies.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Murdered the innocent for things.
Now that we've unleashed them into the water, at least a couple of them, can we...
One.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just one.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst thing to do?
All of the fish suddenly float to the surface.
Burn the remains, kill this arrow that Soul was so concerned about, and get out of here. Tiff, you want to
Or-
come, or are you staying here?
You
Yelling
look
at
to
the
Tiff, and he is just sort of on his knees, sort of huddled over.
Yeah, we just killed his family. That's cool. That's cool. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm going to. This is a lot to take in, but Soul's going to just, he's after staring a moment, kind of remember the arrow. To try and go in there to get it.
Okay. It's over here.
Don't touch it. Just burn it.
And is it still radiating that smoke?
Yep.
Yeah. I guess gonna try and create bonfire on it.
Okay. You do so, and it lights a fire underneath. The hammock above begins to burn and singe away. The arrow is still there.
Can I make my way inside the tower myself now and take a look around?
Yep. Everything here is blown away.
Yeah, what do I see on the inside?
Make a perception check. Okay. There are hammocks around that look like they go up the sides a bit and go up about 15, 20 feet high. That looks like they were ways for these Kenku to sleep and stay. Around the floor and everything are just decayed food and everything else that you could imagine a dirty, sort of long overdue prison, it almost seems like, could be. You also see that Soul is trying to burn a arrow that does not seem to be burning.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
The mama bird, at least, was weak to radiant, so Corpse is going to make his way over here.
I'm going
And
to stop concentrating on create bonfire since it looks like it's not working.
Sure.
and he's going to swing his axe down and smite.
It's right here.
Where? Oh, right there. I was going where Soul was. Then he's going to go over there and swing his axe down and smite.
It does nothing.
Well, there goes my last smite of the day. I hate to say it, but I think someone needs to pull this out. Now, I can do it.
Oh, God damn it.
I got us into
It
this
sure
mess.
is an arrow.
Now,
Well, if you're looking for feats of strength, I think we've already established who the most likely.
oh my God, you're all fighting over this. Why?
Now, hold on.
Zenobio, can you take a look before fire and radiant didn't work? You reckon something else might?
I'm not exactly an expert on arrows, but I'll take a peek.
Well, it seems magic, and I thought maybe you might be an expert in that.
Oh, I am an expert in magic things, but your inability to destroy something doesn't exactly assure me it's magic. Let me take a closer look.
Arcana check.
Zenobio, we just took down a wall.
Let me hear what check?
Arcana. Yep, that's enough. This is a magical item that is controlling nothing in this place.
Well, it's definitely a magical arrow of some kind.
Is it evil?
What is evil?
Will it hurt us if we touch it?
That's a rather different question. I don't know.
It does not seem
Well.
like it will.
Only way to find out. He's going to grab the arrow.
All right. Nothing happens. The smoke around it swirls a little bit, but that's about it.
All right, if you two are done playing in here, let's signal the ship and get the heck out of here. You can
All
take
right.
Little Tiff or you can leave him, but we're hopping onto that ship and getting back.
Somebody
How are we
grab
supposed to
Tiff.
leave it here?
You both spoke at once, so I don't know what either of you said.
Somebody grab Tiff.
Please, someone
And
grab Tiff's finger.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I thought we were supposed to leave him there.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of giving the bird its own option, and I kind of wanted someone to just grab Big Tiff and be like, all right. Like, Nesma just hauls him over.
Well, we did also just murder Tiff Jr.'s family. So,
You really want to care for that thing?
I mean, if you feel that we should leave this, if you feel we should abandon Tiff Jr. here, then let's do it.
I mean, we took it where it wanted to go. Now we did probably murder its family and get it out of the cage it was being held in, but I reckon just leave it. If it doesn't run after us before we get to the boat, then we'll leave it. If it decides it wants to follow us when we all start leaving, then I guess we'll take it and figure out from there. But we know the old man that hired us doesn't give two licks about this little thing, and honestly, I don't want to baby it for the rest of however long. It'll be fine here.
Uh,
If it ain't, I don't really care, honestly. It's a little unsettling, that thing.
yeah, no. All right. Should probably head out then.
I'm gonna flag down the captain, Lalonde. Lalonde?
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm good at those. She says before failing the roll.
Okay. It's not that hard to find him as you sort of
Right.
wave your arms across the
Right there.
coastline towards him. And he does seem to see you. And he begins to sort of pull towards the island a bit more.
Cool.
Oh.
Desmond's gonna just do like a cursory glance around this place, see if there's anything of interest.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
And I guess Corvus has that arrow just on his person now.
Yeah, he's gonna wait until everything cools down to show it to Zenobio.
Not in here, but as you sort of look out the doorway that looks like it sort of has fallen at this point, you're seeing a glow come from this creature's corpse, at least.
All right, Nesma's just gonna casually kind of stroll over and like prod at him and try and figure out where the glow is coming from.
Okay. It's not that hard to find, as you sort of just push a bit of the shell away with your anvil or anchor, and there is a small, what looks to be worm, albeit not like the other ones, the Icarus and sort of blackened. This one sort of glowing, a slight greenish gold-like color. It almost radiates vitality.
Eat it.
To
Eat it.
a like totally unskilled magical person, would this immediately radiate magic, or she'd just be like, it looks healthy?
Not magic particularly, but more of like a just sort of natural power.
Okay, yeah, Nesma's just gonna grab it and like tuck it in her pocket for now.
Okay. You have one worm that glows. What are the rest of you doing?
Before I leave the tower, I'm kind of going to stop near where Tiff Jr. is and just after a few uncomfortable seconds of silence, just be like, I'm sorry about everything.
He does not respond.
There. Just start making my way back to the others and avoid the bodies.
You all right there, Tiff?
He does not respond.
Did you know them?
He does not respond.
Was this your home once?
He does not respond.
I'm going to empty out my pouch of the remaining good berries, just sort of on the ground next to him, and then walk off.
Make a perception check. That's
No, not a
rest.
long rest.
As you begin to walk away, you do see out of the corner of your eye him beginning to look up and just watch you leave. All right. Is there anything else anyone wishes to do?
I'm making a loop around the tower to look for any other signs of writing or like archaeological evidence of what this place is.
You could look, but there is nothing else to find.
Well, I did it and didn't find anything.
Yep. However, as you're all meeting back up, you're seeing that Nesma's pocket is glowing.
Nesma, what did you do? What did you eat?
I didn't eat anything. What are you talking about?
Well, there's something glowing in your pocket, that's for sure.
Oh, I don't know. Some kind of weird worm. Seemed cool. I'm hanging on to it. What are you gonna do?
Give it over here.
No.
Give it.
No.
Give it.
Come and take it.
Hey, Zen, you want to check out this arrow instead of whatever's glowing over there?
Saw the arrow. Want to do the glowing thing. Give it over here. Zenobio is going to try and take it from her by like deftly yanking it out of her pocket.
Okay, sleight of hand. Okay. Nesma, make me a dexterity save. He beats it. He is, as you try to just sort of sidestep his grab, his old, grimy, quick, thin fingers apparently are just fast enough to snatch it with a pinch and pull it out.
How does it feel?
It feels slimy and gross like a worm.
I go, and I just like throw it back towards her and say, that's terrible. Why would you let me touch that thing?
Serves you right. Go poking in my pockets. Told you. It's mine. Don't worry about it.
I don't need your filth yams on my finger.
Yeah, well, looks delicious to me.
In that brief moment, would you like to have made an Arcana check while you had it?
Yeah, no, certainly. I'll have investigated in that brief moment. See what I think of.
That's enough. Hold on. Let's see here. The worm is a magical item which does the following. We posted it inside of your chat.
Zenobia will say, it's disgusting. That word suits you. Hold on to it. Don't eat it.
Oh, fine. What am I supposed to do with it then?
I don't know. Be friends with it?
Right. Sure. Why not? Makes about as much sense as anything else you've ever told me. But she, like, puts it on her shoulder between a couple of the spikes safely instead of shoving it back in her pocket.
Okay. Are you attuning to it?
Somehow feels like a bad idea, but
Would you not attune
I would Nesma totally just be like, "Hello, little worm friend. How's it going?"
Nesma has no idea how to resist the attunement of magics.
No.
Yep. All right. Then while you are doing that, are you looking at the arrow before you board the ship?
If there's more to learn about the arrow, then I guess so.
Yes, there is. The first check was literally just you seeing that it is magical.
I was gonna say the only check we've done was to prove that it wasn't.
I was afraid that he was
what the
saying
arrow does.
that if the worm looks at the arrow, something happens.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead. Oh, sorry, he doesn't know this yet.
But yeah, you got that. In the meantime, the boat is pulling up close. You will have to swim your way the rest of the way over.
I would like to jump. I would like to try to jump again.
I mean, you'll have to jump 15 feet in the air on top of going 15 feet to the side, which is not possible.
Just take a running jump? No? All right,
It
fine.
is not possible.
I'll go swimming in my chainmail.
Okay.
Yes.
One of you tossed me over.
Too late. In water. Is it shallow enough that I could walk with my sword above my head? Swords.
Yeah.
And then just climb up the ladder.
Yeah. Easy
Cool.
enough.
Nesma getting completely ignores Zenobio, but tucked her hand protectively around the worm as she swims.
Just before Soul leaves, I have a explorer pack. It has 10 trail rations.
Uh-huh.
Probably would have eaten one. He had good berry for the rest of it. I'm going to leave the other 9 here on the island.
Okay.
Kind of in this
Alrighty.
nearby. And then go off with the others.
God damn it.
Corvus is gonna try and walk off, see that no one else went to help Zenobio, and kind of half look behind him.
I'm a frail old man. Are you going to leave me here as well?
Corvus is gonna kind of look at the ship, look back at Zenobio, then over at Tiff Jr. and go, "All right, old man, get over here." He's gonna grab him by the lapel and just yeet him.
Make a strength check, athletics.
Personality.
That's enough. You just sort of throw him, and he lands directly on the deck with a thud.
Excellent. Well done. Why is Bird not coming with us? Bird, come over here.
He's gonna call, "Hey, Tiff, you sure you don't want to come with us?"
It does not respond. And is technically out of your view at the moment.
Oh. Well, still calling out. He's gonna look and go, "All right. All right." And then he's gonna get on board the ship.
Okay. And so, you read order to Belladonna, and the captain immediately starts steering you back north. As you do this, the night begins to fall, and you will sail throughout the night until you reach Eldham the next day. During that night, Nesma, you're awoken by a pain nearby your neck.
Yo.
Oh no.
As you feel around the spot, and you can feel the open wound that begins to seal itself rapidly.
That's odd. She'll go back to sleep.
Okie dokie. Alrighty then. Then as you are sailing away in the night, you will reach Eldham in the morning. You are now... This session is now over. You are now back wherever you wish among the living world and having all of this knowledge if you wish to share it with anyone. Or discuss it anywhere.
Cool.
Excellent.
Nah.
Yeah.
But also, I'm real interested to get to Eldham next episode.
Yeah, me too.
That fallout's gonna be great, even though we're gonna RP like it didn't happen yet. Unless.
But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream now. Have a
Very
good
exciting.
one.
Bye.